What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So look, the other day when I made a video talking about like some corny stuff that one of my favorite rappers all time does, and I'm talking about 50 Cent. I was talking about how when he was clowning his son Marquise on social media and letting Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda like contribute to clowning his own son, his own seed, his own baby boy. Regardless of how you feel about your son, you should never let a group of other people get down on your seed. There's no way possible, right? Yayo and Uncle Murda, overgrown ass, trying to get in on clowning Marquise, laughing at the jokes and all that. Just corny stuff to me, right? And I'm going to say this because I made a video about this before, but Tony Yayo is a professional yes man. Like, for real. Him and Uncle Murda both, but I'm going to get on Yayo, right? And this is coming from I'm a G Unit fan. I was a fan of the G Unit. I was all into the era. I think Thoughts of a Predicate Felon is a dope album. I'm still going to be listening to the album. I think Yayo verse on I Run New York probably his best verse all time, him and 50. I still think Pimpin' is a dope song. It is what it is. East Side, West Side, Tattletale, I Know You Don't Love Me, all of that, right? I'm still going to like that music. But it's like, bro, he is a yes man to the highest degree. He need 50 permission on every single thing he does in life. Do I like this food? Well, hold on, 50. Do you like this food, 50? Okay, I like that food too, 50. 50, you like it? I like it too. Do I like that watch? Do I like that ring? 50, do you like it? Okay, 50, you like it? I like it too. I like it too, 50. Then I like, bro. Do I like that clothes? Do I like that t-shirt and them jeans? 50, what you like? I like that too. It's like the woman on Coming to America. You know, Eddie, the one he was supposed to marry at first, Vanessa Bell Calloway's character, right? When he asked her, what do you like? And she said, whatever you like to do, right? That's Yayo. Whatever 50 like to do, he like to do it. He don't like anybody until 50 give him permission to like somebody. Like, that's the crazy thing about it. It's like, bro, do you got your own mind and do you think for yourself on things? Like, and I get it because people be like, man, he loyal to his man, he loyal to his homie. I understand 50 put him in a position to succeed. He put him in position to be a millionaire, take him on trips all across the world. That's beautiful. That's dope, right? But you got to have a mind for your own. 50 can't be controlling all your whole thought process. His whole thought process operates off what 50 thinks and what 50 believes. And as a man, I feel like that's corny. As a man, I would never get into my homie's beef with his child, with his seed, especially being a father. Yayo is a father himself. I would never get into my friend's beef with a baby, joking on his baby, choking on his joking on his seed. There's no way I could be joking on my man's son, clowning him out, and think that's cool. That's lame as hell. But him and Uncle Murda do it all the time at 50 command. Like, you know, and people gonna be on there, that's a loyal friend, that's a loyal soldier. You don't know about loyalty, fam. I got friends like that's been my man since we was in the sandbox, literally. And them motherfuckers, they know I'm not gonna agree with everything they say and everything they do. They know I'm my own man. Now, when it come to riding with you against some enemies and riding against people that, you know, is trying to get down on you and clown you, I'm standing with you 10 toes. But we ain't gonna agree on everything. Just because you say the sky is purple, I'm supposed to say it's purple too. Obviously, the motherfucker is blue. Yayo the type, if 50 say the sky purple, okay, 50 the sky purple, then 250, you know. Like every time. If 50, and he be talking about how he don't get along with people. If Fifth give him permission to get along with people, he would do it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I get it when 50 into with other people, but it's like he don't want to give nobody props on anything. To act like Ja Rule and them music was whack, I act like Ja Rule was an industry plant. That's lame. He said out his mouth, Ja Rule was an industry plant. If 50 say Ja Rule wasn't no industry plant, he did have some dope music. Yayo will come out and be like, okay, Ja Rule's music was dope. He wasn't an industry plant. Ooh, I still don't like him though. Like, it's like you can't even give Ja any type of credit in any way because you scared about what 50 gonna say about you or gonna say about you, right? You scared. I don't know, man. It's weird to me. It's ultra weird a lot. Like everything, his whole personality is based upon what 50 would think. And as a grown man, that is not all right. You gotta have your own identity, bro, even if your man's is the breadwinner. But this is the problem though, too. A lot of times when another man is really like being a breadwinner a lot for you, and I know Yayo work, he go on tour, he perform with 50 and all of that as well. I understand that. But a lot of times, some brothers, when they know another man is really putting them in position to succeed and make all the money they make, they end up like treating that man like almost like he's a father, like, rather than, one of the guys. They almost like have a reverence to them, like a father type reverence, or a reverence to them more than they would for their own parents, or look like they gotta agree with everything with that the breadwinner says, because they don't want to be in a position to get scrutinized. When I heard what was it, Willie North Pole? Willie North Pole was talking about a situation, and he got in him and 50. 50 thought he was having drugs being sent to his crib. And he was having some gear and apparel being sent to the big G Unit mansion. Maserati Fox, one of 50 homies, made it seem like, Willie North Pole getting drugs sent to the house. And it wasn't the case. And he told Yayo was like, man, look, I'm gonna be real with you, son. You got to beg. Get down and you just gotta beg. Like, man, I'm not begging and pleading no growing up. Bro, I told you what I was doing beforehand. I told you that the apparel was coming to the house. This is the apparel. But like, yeah, like to me, a lot of stuff like that is just, it be overboard. And I know everybody be like, man, everybody need a loyal friend like Yayo. But no, you need somebody that's not going to be a yes man. You need a friend that's going to tell you when you wrong, when you're doing stuff the wrong way. You need a friend that's going to tell you to patch stuff up with your seed. Regardless of how you feel about your child's mother, your relationship with your son is important. That is necessary. Not just the relationship you got with your little son, your older son too. You know what I mean? And Yayo never going to tell him that. Never gonna tell him that. I can tell he won't. You like, you don't know what Yayo's saying. I can tell how Yayo operate. He ain't saying shit like that to Fifth. Whatever Fifth say goes no matter what. Yayo, I told you, Yayo the type of person, if 50 ever was to try to talk to Yayo baby mama and his girlfriend, Yayo would be like, well, she shouldn't have been making herself accessible to Fifth. She shouldn't have been on social media in the first place. If she would have never had social media, if it wasn't for that dang on social media, Fifth would have never came at her. If she would have just never had Instagram, if 50 would have never had no way to get to her. Like, one of them type of dudes. It's like, come on, fam. Like, let's be for real, man. And everybody be talking about, you see why Yayo the only one that been around him, that stay around him from the very beginning for real. Fifth fall out with everybody else because they don't let him run their life for real. Yayo will though. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Murder will, because what do Uncle Murder really got going on besides that wrap up at the end of the year? Is people really checking for Uncle Murder music for real? No, I'm gonna answer the question for y'all. No disrespect, he can rap, but ain't nobody checking for Uncle Murder music, nor are they checking for Yayo music either for real. You know what I'm saying? Not the new music at least. So they gotta be right under Fifth and right under his armpit for real. You know what I'm saying? Banks on the other hand, and all the G Unit fans, I hate how y'all turned on Banks. As soon as 50 said Banks was lazy, y'all started calling him lazy, and he ain't nothing. Banks was the coldest lyricist in the unit, without question. Dude was a fire artist. And oh man, Banks lazy. That's why. Man, Banks' father passed away. And Fifth act like he didn't give a flying fuck about that man's father passing away at all. That's your man's, that's your young boy. Young boy was on the lines for you. All front line all the time with all the beefs. You know what I'm saying? But then you want to trash him out and clown him out when he never said nothing bad about you like other people have done. Banks has never trashed 50. None of that for years, right? Even though 50 kept trying to treat him like he was Marquise. I put Marquise and Banks in the same situation, in the same boat and all of that, and clowning out Banks for no reason. Like, bro, you be at 50, we trying to strong arm folks, and Banks want to have it. Banks just separates himself. He's an introverted dude, I could tell. And separate himself. Yayo gonna kiss the ring to the day his life is done. He gonna kiss the ring forever, ever, 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 ever. And this is coming from a person who's a fan of the unit, but I gotta keep it a buck. I gotta call it how I see it, man. Like, on every situation, especially when it's egregious, like, I can never get into a situation. My homie got with his son, his baby. Son or daughter, I can never get into that. Yayo and them are willingly pawns in his beef with Marquise, his own son. Like, I can never stand with that as a father of two children, a 13-year-old daughter and a 3-year-old son. I can never co-sign that. You know what I'm saying? I can never, nor would I ever allow my homies to get into a situation or a disagreement I'm having with my child and have them clowning my child out. Man, I don't know what's going on, but my father raised me with a moral compass, moral principles, morals and principles to stand on my own 2 feet as a man, to have my own opinions, to walk to the beat of my own drum, to be my own leader, all of that. I ain't got to kiss up behind another dude and kiss the ring all day long. But Yayo a professional yes man. 50, you like that? I like that too, Fifth. I like that too. Come on, man.